Hello everyone, this is Pebble, and welcome back to another stream. The first stream of 2026, actually. Very exciting days, isn't it? Yeah. We are, well, we're in the new year. How is everyone? Are you all fulfilling your New Year's resolutions, enjoying yourselves? Live, laugh, loving, you know, girl bossing, too close to the sun, etc., etc. Are we all feeling particularly in our feminine energy? Yes, I have been learning the slang. I have been learning the slang. Nick says, Pebble, the new year sucks, can we go back? I agree. Hopefully it's better for all of you than it is for me. Anyway, today I figured, because it's our first stream back, and we don't really have a game lined up to play, we'll just do a little bit of a chill stream. You know? Have a little bit of fun, I'll read the chat, catch up with you all. Yeah, I think it won't be particularly interesting, it'll be a bit monotonous, but if you're here to catch up with me and to see what's going on, then hopefully it's somewhat worth it. You know, I've been extremely busy working on the backlog of sound bites and Holy Peb audios and the Cinepeb audios from Christmas time. So once that's done, there's going to be a werewolf boyfriend audio coming out. So keep an eye out for that, because it should be quite good, hopefully. That'll be out on YouTube, to clarify. So YouTube, you will not be getting neglected for much longer. Yes, just have to, you know, get working harder. Need more hours in the day, etc, etc. But yes, today we are going to play The Hunt. Or Hunter Call of the Wild, because obviously, if some of you don't know, I am a contract hunter in my spare time. Which is now my full time, I suppose. Being unemployed for almost 3 months. Grim. But yes, so we are going to play the game. I'm going to answer any questions you may have, and we're just going to have a good time, pretty much. Ado, congratulations for being a member for 7 months. That is fantastic. Congratulations. Your little pebble will have changed now. And yes, we're going to update some of the emojis. T, who is our artist, is working with myself on some lovely little emojis that should hopefully be thankfully and well received in the server and also on YouTube. So they'll be coming out shortly. Go ahead and bring up game. Where are we? Hunter Call of the Wild. Nero, congratulations for being a member of the Proud Pebbles for 6 months. That's fantastic. Very good. Very good indeed. Oh, that's bright. Settings, video. Okay. Nope, that's still windowed for some reason. Stop that, please. That's very annoying. Video. Windowed. Full screen apply. Yes. Okay, very good. Let's continue then, shall we? Ari, congratulations for being a member for 6 months. That's brilliant. Congratulations, my dear. Right, let me go ahead and just bring the game back up. Okay, it is night time. So let's go ahead and see if we can fast travel somewhere. What are our missions? Every time we get back into this again, I forget the controls. Travel to Chila. Use the Predator Jackrabbit Collar to harvest two coyotes. Nova, congratulations on 8 months. That's brilliant. And Luca, also 8 months. It's been over half a year that we've been streaming for together. That is fantastic, isn't it? Time truly flies when you're getting raked over the coals by the IRS. But moving on. So where's Sheila? Sheila, hello? Sheila! No idea where Sheila is. I'm guessing it's north. I'm guessing it's north. So we'll go ahead and we'll... Where the hell is Sheila? Could it potentially be here? I don't want to place a waypoint. I want to fast travel. Is there anything I can do in this game right now? Right. So we're here. What other missions are there? Harvest 2 black bears down with a 270 caliber rifle. Harvest 2 male black-tailed deer. Travel to Lake Chila. Where the hell is Lake Chila? Aha! There it is. There's a house nearby, isn't there? Right, let's take a quick look at our inventory. It's been a while. My rifles in real life are probably extremely ill-suited for any kind of hunt at the moment. Really haven't been looking after them. They've been sitting in my gun locker just completely neglected. Right. So I have to use the jackrabbit collar, which I don't think I actually have on my character. Lures. Jackrabbit collar. Okay. And then we'll go ahead to inventory, lures, jackrabbit, consumables, scent eliminator. Right. So I'm going to set the auto walk feature because it's quite good, and I'll pop my gun away because you're not meant to walk with your rifle out. That's a little bit of knowledge for you. You are not meant to walk with your rifle out. You're meant to have it holstered over your shoulder if you can. Let's look at the objectives again because I have the memory of a sieve. Let's see, whitetail or black-tailed deer, and coyotes. Take a look at our skill sets, shall we? 'Cause we have 2 skill points. Right. Black-tailed deer. That was a warning call. A black-tailed deer. Okay. As you can see in the bottom right, the wind is currently blowing away from wherever that animal call came from, so they will not be able to smell us, which is good. And a deer can only visually recognise you from about 100 metres away. So I don't think that warning call really meant too much. I believe there was a way that I could press a button that would like speed up and slow me down. That's what it was. La 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 la. Who called Pebble a bowling ball? I'm Pebble. Who called me a bowling ball? How dare. How dare. The nerve of some people. Take great offence to that. I'm absolutely positive that there was yeah, there should be a button to Caps's run toggle. Hold breath. I suppose it is that. Okay. Right, we'll sit on the auto walk. We're getting there. We are getting there. I don't like night time though. I never like to hunt at night. If I am doing it, I'll do it from a tower. Or some kind of structure. Because night navigation is stupid. Dangerous. You know, there are people who are experienced hunters and experienced, you know, even the military, like army rangers that have walked off the side of cliffs because it's pitch black and you can't see what you're doing. Ammunition. Let's see, so that is 270, that'll do 4 to 8, that'll do 5 to 9. Okay. Right. If you're wondering what all those numbers were, that is the size of the aminal. Because in hunting, if you use too small a grain of a bullet, or a bullet's the bit that comes at the tip, round is the name of the full thing, then it won't down the animal. And if you do it too big, then that's how you turn rabbit into pink mist. Or if you are out hunting with myself and some of my army friends, cut a rabbit in half with a very large rifle. A deer in half with a very large rifle even. With a 50 caliber AMG. Rather. AE. AMG. Very hard getting back into streaming again because I'm used to just being able to be quiet, whereas I have to fill the void of silence. You know, it's much easier if there's like a conversation that can be had between two people, but it's very much just me talking into the figurative void and hoping that I'm not boring you all too much. How's the stream quality, everyone? Is it acceptable? Is it low quality at all? If it's low quality, I can go ahead and try and boost it a little bit. Probably could boost it a little bit if it is quite bad. Is it quite like glitchy? Because I'm looking at the playback right now and it's a bit hard to make out anything, but maybe that's because my phone screen is tiny. Quality is A+. Oh, okay, very good. Very good. Must be my crappy phone then. I haven't got a new phone in... Oh goodness, must have been since COVID. Still got my old Samsung, I think it's an A75? It was brand spanking new back in like 2020. Yeah. It's massive though. I remember when phones were small, you know? 6 inches was a regular. Now every phone is like 6.5. Back in my day, phones were small. It was the in thing to have the smallest phone possible. You know? You had phones that were tiny. That was very in vogue. You know? Make them as small as possible. Is that a deer? Perhaps? Somewhere over here? No? I am in fact visually challenged. Lazzy says, Pebble, I told you to buy a new phone. Yeah, well, Lazzy, honey, dearest, I don't exactly have money right now, so how am I going to do that? A level 4. I need to get a quick kill bonus on this thing. Whoa, why is it fleeing? Hang on, why are you fleeing? Why did you flee? You didn't see me. How odd. It's too dark to follow it up. That's very annoying. I don't much like hunting at night, not at all. It costs money to sleep. I do love how Lassy's like, just buy a new phone. I feel like I'm that old meme from back in the day where the person, they say just buy a new phone, and the person goes, no! Pulls out their card and it goes, your card was declined. And they pull the smug face. That's what I feel like right now. I feel smug. Smug-a-gug-gug. I've just exposed your privilege there, Lazzy. Exposed your privilege. Right. I know that you're not meant to do this, right? I understand it's bad practice, but I do feel like maybe a shot to the head would constitute the quick kill bonus. That was a very careless shot there. I kind of wound that up and didn't really think what I was doing. That's not going to be pretty, but I think it should have been. Yeah, I mean, okay, so I can, you know, this game is quite accurate, and it does know how to, how to simulate bullet drop. So I can quite accurately plant a 270 round. So that's good to know. I mean, the good thing is that a lot of the bullet trajectory in this game is based off of somewhat real life. So as long as you've got a kind of sort of idea, yeah, oh, it's got to be a male bastard. As long as you can kind of sort of got an idea of where to place a bullet in real life, you won't ever be drastically off in this game, which I find quite refreshing, actually. $700. No. New phone's like $350, maybe. Yeah, $700 for a phone is crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're going for like a brand spanking new Samsung or something, or like an iPhone, I've heard iPhones get to like, what is it, like $1,000 now for an iPhone? New Samsung's like the same as that. But I mean, like your average run-of-the-mill Samsung A series is... I'm actually curious, I'm going to Google this, so I'll do Samsung A series. Samsung A series phones, here we go. £424 for the highest spec. No. 324 for middle of the range. Okay, now I'm going to do pounds to dollars. Pounds to dollars. $434. I was very close. I am very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. I cannot believe that I managed to get that so spot on. I am Part of the technology generation. Yes. Anyway, the point is that my phone, whilst old and dying, it was a middle of the range phone when I got it 5 years ago, so it does the job, I suppose. Snake says my phone was like 20k PHP. What's PHP? Is that like Bitcoin or something? Kiwi's phone cost $2,000. Lordy! Do you get a butler included with that picks up the phone for you? Good evening, sir. Madam cannot come to the phone at the moment. Please leave a message and she shall return to you shortly. Madam, the phone is ringing. Would you like me to bring it to the pantry for you? Message for you, sir. Lassie says, what happened to the money? Lassie, I don't have a job, my dear. It went to food. Went to food, my dear. As I mentioned, my credit card is maxed out because I've been using it for bills and food. I have no money. I had a glass of water for breakfast this morning. I had a glass of water for breakfast and chicken and rice for my dinner. Deary me. Why? I mean, I love how Lassie's like, Pebs, what about the money? Like, just buy a phone. It's like, bitch, I have got washing machine tablets on my throne. I've got tissues on my throne. The whole point of your throne is putting things on you cannot buy. I cannot buy tissues, but I can buy a phone. Oh dear. We're live, laugh, loving right now. I'm living in my broke girl energy. It's great. I love the new year. January's always a shit month, isn't it? It's always a hard one. It's a long one too, you know, because you get paid early because it's Christmas if you've got a job, which I don't at the moment. And then, you know, you have to wait like 5 weeks as opposed to the usual 4 until your next paycheck. You get to like January the 76th and you're like, I have 10 pence to last me. T says, Lassie, there's this really unfunny thing called poverty. Yeah. How very Christian of you. Oh dear. Deary, deary me. How was the 76th of January? Yeah, exactly. February always goes very quickly though. You know, 1 minute it's the 76th of January, the next it's the end of February. And you go, oh dear, it's almost a quarter of the way through the year, I have to have my shit together. And you've already broken all of your New Year's resolutions. Because February's the shortest month. Look, Dreamless Zombie, let's not bring logic and reason into this. Yeah, let's not get bogged down with what months are actually shorter than what, and etc. There's something around me in the forest and I'm not a fan of it. Hope things go your way, Pebble. Thank you, Nova. That's so kind. You just burped. A black-tailed deer somewhere over here. An aminal. 3 rabbits. Yes, very good. Right, now where's the horny deer so I can give him his hole, or give him a hole. Bullet hole to be precise. But you know, he's a man, any hole's a goal. Right. Oh? What are you? You're a coyote! A coyote! Come back here! Oh, never mind, coyote. Right, are we in Lake Cheetah? Oh, we're not in Cheetah Lake yet, so... But we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Oh, we'll speed it up a little bit. Okay, that was not an animal call, that was just somebody going, Travel to Cheetah Lake, complete. Harvest a white-tail or black-tailed deer at night. Well, congratulations, it is in fact night, so we can do that. Is there a light button? There's an L button for light. That is going to completely ruin our night vision though. Oh, I do not like this. I do not like being so blind. That reminds me of a joke. Really shouldn't be saying any jokes though. The jokes I have are not appropriate for stream. I have to remind myself, no, you are Pebble the creator, you are wholesome, you do not make these jokes. It is your human form that makes these jokes. Right. Right. Again, I cannot see anything at all. Like Stevie Wonder. Again, another joke, but that'll be for another time. I will not make that joke. I am a good person. This is my new year. My new year is that new year, new me, is what they say, isn't it? Oh, bugger it. What's blind and screams? Stevie Wonder answering the iron. Oh dear. Sorry. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I let myself out. I let myself out. Right. Auntie She says that's so much less naughty than I thought. Well, yeah, I have to leave something for later on in the year when I inevitably break. Oh, that is if I make it to the end of the year. I have been saying for the past 3 years that I'm quitting Pebble, you know. I say 3, I think it's 2, I think this is my 3rd year, but like 2023 I said to myself, no, it was 2024 I said to myself, 2024 will be my last year, I think. You know, it's getting too hard to do, too much time. 2024 will be my last year. And then 2025 came around and I was still here. And then I actually put a post up on the interwebs, didn't I? Around about the start of 2025 saying that I was thinking about wrapping up. That 2025 would be my last year. And I started streaming to try and give you all a little bit of extra content. And I grew annoyingly fond of you all. And because of that, ended up keeping going for another year. And now I am sitting here saying that 2026, I'm like, 2026 will be my last year. Which is very right because, you know, I might be homeless. If I'm homeless, I can't very well do YouTube, can I? So, yeah, 2026 might be my last year. I might think about wrapping it after 2026. I may have to wrap it, is what I mean to say at this point. You can live with us, Pebs. Yeah. Going to America right now with the Citrus Golem, I wouldn't exactly say that that's my top holiday destination. I hear Venezuela's lovely this time of year. Queen Jelly, Queen Jelly Beans, what a great name. Thank you for the $2. We're like a fungus, we've grown on you. Yes, you have. You've grown on me and I can't get you off. Like a tumour. Oh dear. That's not kosher. That's not halal. Oh, dearie me. It's very quiet. There's not a single deer in sight. Hello, Mama Bear. Good to see you again. Been a while. It has been a while, hasn't it? Right, are these just cabins, or is one of these a base? Because it'd be nice to have a base somewhere around here, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, though, I think I'm on to plums. Yeah, no base around here. God damn it, Bobby, why there no goddamn base around here? In the long grass. Cletus. Dreamless Zombie says, I feel like you need your VTuber era, Pebs. I can make a model for you. Dreamless, let's do it. Let's do it. Make me a VTuber. A VTuber? Apparently I'm French now. Ah oui oui, un VTuber. I am a French pebble, le peblet. Yes, but VTube me up, baby. Let's do it. I will start a Twitch channel and I will be the Pebble VTuber. We need a good Scottish VTuber, don't we? On the old Twitch. Need to figure out what Twitch is and how I use it first. Dream, do it, let's do it. I'm serious. Hang on, here's how serious I am. I am going to put my email address in for this channel. in the chat, I want you to email me and let's do it. You know, 2025 was the time where I got into streaming on YouTube. 2026 could be my VTuber era, my P-tuber, my Peb-tuber. Very good, I'll be a little Peb-tuber. Queen Jellybean says Twitch would go feral for a male Scottish VTuber. Feral, you say? That sounded like I'd enjoy it. That was more like a, oh dear. But it did sound, you know. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle shall be legendary. Yeah, sure, sure, Dream. Add me on Discord and we can work out the fine details. You can make me beautiful. Nell says Twitch is full of toxic people, so be careful. As long as they have sound like Mr. Krabs. As long as they have money, I'll take it. Oh dear. T says you'd be off to a bit of a good start if we all watched you there too. Most streamers on Twitch aren't biggish and get like 5 people watching, so you'd be ahead of the game. I would be, wouldn't I? I'd have all of you. I feel very good about our odds now. I feel very good about our odds. We can do this. We can do this, I believe. I believe. Right, seriously, where are the fucking deer? Donde está my shit? Where? Whermst? Mutecrafter says there's a Discord. Yes, there is. It's available once you join Patreon. If you want to join Patreon, there's a link you can click on and you can join and you get access to different chat rooms depending on your tier. I mean, I say that, you know, the standard Pebble tier will get you into pretty much every chat room except for the VIP, the Diamond Lounge, the Diamond Court, I think it's called. Yeah. Kiwi says, OMG, Pebble Gamer Sup Shaker would throw my non-existent money at it. I think we're going to say like a drinks flavour or something, you know. But I'm old, so I couldn't do like a tutti frutti flavour or like a bubblegum bitch flavour. Mine would be like asbestos or granite, you know. Elbow grease, you know, just proper old man stuff. Bovril, yes, a Bovril energy drink. Anyone doesn't know what Bovril is, it's like a gravy style drink, like a meat drink, meat based drink. You put a spoonful of it into a cup of very hot water and it turns it into like a sort of gravy that you drink. Very good for hot weather. Or hot weather? Cold weather. Lord, they don't drink Bovril in hot weather. Dream says, I have a mission to create a VTuber model now. I'm glad. Don't go too overboard, you know, I don't want to give you too much work, but because I mean, at the end of the day, I need to figure out how to use it. But I am serious. I would genuinely go ahead and create a Twitch so that we could test this bad boy out. Could be an idea. Oh my god, are there seriously no deer? I've walked the whole way around this bloody lake. And there's nada. Man, we ain't see shit. there a time? 1 a.m. Wow. Okay, so it's very much night. It is night with a capital K. No, N. Wrong night. Ha! Tuesday. No. What day is it today? Thursday. Or day. Right. Surely. Surely there'll be a deer around here somewhere. The coyote. Coyote. Said that very weird, didn't I? The coyote. Yes, darling, a coyote. Right, Wah. Wah. I think there's something over there. Coming towards me? Hmm. Lazzy says, Pebble, you never answered my question earlier. How do you store your hunting equipment? Are the guns and cases are out in the open? No, so all firearms must be locked away in gun safes that are bolted and or chemically bonded to the wall and the floor somewhere within your residential address. You can't have them just lying around. Not allowed. Also, the ammunition must be stored in a separate lockbox from the firearm. What? As for the rest of my equipment, I just, like, any other kind of stuff like knives, etc., they go in a rack. And on, like, a knife rack, not like in a rack. I don't go, right, okay, well, hunting season's over, time to fly to Iraq. And the rest of the equipment just gets put into airtight boxes and thrown in a cupboard somewhere. How have we not managed this? Eh, how have we not managed this? What is this shite? What got you into jazz music? My grandfather did. He used to go to all the jazz festivals in like the rural islands of and coastal islands of Scotland. And then I got into the crooner music, so that's like your Sinatras, your Dean Martins. And then to make some extra money when I was studying as a student, I sang professionally in bars and pubs. That was quite good for a while. And then obviously COVID happened, and I stopped, and I just never started again. You know? Never started again. I have no idea how we're meant to get anyone, because there's just no fucking animals anywhere. There's just no animals. No aminals. I have no idea what we're supposed to do here. Kitty says, Pebble, can we start a jazz band? Lordy. This game is mucking with my sense of time, because normally if I'm actually out hunting and it's dark outside, I'm getting ready to sort of go to bed. I'm getting, you know, my poncho up and I'm clambering under it in my bedroll, and I'm maybe cooking a wee pot of beans or something, or cutting up some rabbit meat that I've caught and frying off some mushrooms and getting myself all nice and comfortable. I'm not usually out hunting when it gets dark, so this is very peculiar, and it's definitely making me feel sleepy. Num num num. Oh, we have emails. I'm going to read the emails. Ingrid, goodness gracious me! Thank you so much for the $270. That's so much money. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, that wasn't your real name. I've just read it by mistake. Thank you. Goodness gracious. And Alina, thank you so much for the $50 towards the Give a Hand fund. That's awfully kind of you. Thank you. Auntie She, thank you also for the $50 towards the Give a Hand fund. OMG, buy yourself some oats. Water is not a valid breakfast. Yes, ma'am, I will do. Luke, thank you so much for some jerky, the coffee, and a wee food voucher. Thank you very much. Lordy. I'm very lucky. That's made my day, so it has. That's made my day. Ooh. I'm going to order some food after this. Have myself a proper dinner. That'll be lovely. That will be lovely. Thank you very much for the PayPal donation, because that goes straight into my bank account, whereas throwing takes a couple of I think 2 days, not that long. So thank you very much for that. Goodness gracious, that's wow. Lazzy says, thinking about it now, Pebs, you'd be one of the younger people on Twitch. Many people are in their 30s and 40s. There's even a guy who does hunting streams. Interesting. Hello? King Julian! Where is this fucking day? I give up. I really don't. I'm going to fast travel away and come back. Piss me off, man. PMO, as the cool kids say. Loop says the impressions are back. I wish it were impressions, it's not, it's just me unfortunately saying whatever thing comes to mind. Dreamless Zombie says, I'm thinking of just throwing my savings at you. No, again, please keep your money. I'd rather... Again, that's another reason why I've not put my prices up in 5 years, because we've been doing this for 5 years now, and my Patreon prices have never once gone up. And it's because I've said to, and you know, I think that two people I'm very close to are Nil and Edo, and I've said to them that I would much rather lose this community because I physically cannot afford to run it anymore. But, you know... Then put the prices up and potentially price people out of a safe place. Because there are people in this community who they have, you know, they go through really hard times and they need somewhere to relax, somewhere where they can feel safe. And this community does that. So I would much rather that I'd much rather that I lose all my money and then just set all my content to free and just disappear forever. And make sure people still have, and you know, like make my Discord open to everyone, like the Discord server, and then just disappear because I can't do it anymore, rather than price people out. It's just not how I roll, really. So yeah, I don't think I'm ever actually going to put my prices up, even if putting my prices up would maybe save me. I don't think I can bring myself to do it. I really couldn't. I would much rather be forced out of this because I can't afford to do it anymore, rather than, you know, the alternative. In other words, I'd rather that I suffer than anyone else. Which sounds really cheesy. Sorry. No. No, thank you so much. Goodness me, €2,000. That is ridiculous. My dear, my goodness, that's gonna go towards. That's like that's. Jesus. I mean, that'll get me like a, you know, that's the month's bills paid. That's food. That's me gonna be able to eat for the month. I don't have to. I mean, thank you so much. Thank you very much. That's ridiculous. Thank you. I honestly never... I don't have to pick between, you know, putting the heating on and... eating. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh dear. Oh. Almost got me there. I'm like the police officer from Claudia with a chance to meatballs. It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there, Tyr. Oh dear, thank you so much. Thank you. And Dreamless Zombie, don't you dare put even 1 cent of your savings into little old me, right? I'm serious. That's your money, your savings. Okay? I appreciate the offer, but as I say to everyone, please keep your money. I'll never ask for it. I never do. Dearie me. Fucking excuse me, we're trying to have a moment here. Can you not? Nella's French. She's amazing. I love the French. French and the Italians. Oh, 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 oh. Say hello to my little friend. Hang on, I can do this. I can do this. Shh. These controls are a bit slow. Come on, I promise I'll get back to nearly crying in a second. Just bear with me. Right. Cannot see anything. I should not have done that headshot. That was messy. And again, you never do headshots when you're hunting, and I hate it. I hate it when hunters go for headshots, because you'll go on a hunting ground and you'll see a bunch of bunch of deer run by, and one of them's got its jaw hanging off because somebody's tried to go for a headshot and they've missed. Yeah, I've fully missed that. Fully missed that. Well, you silly tit. Well done. Ace, thank you so much for the 25 towards the Helping Hand Fund and the Just Eats voucher. That's so kind. It's me. Everyone's been so generous. I don't deserve this, guys. I don't deserve this. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But not this man. Get back in there, Tyr. Jordan says, do you have any countries you'd like to visit? I would very much like to go to the Czech Republic. Very much. You guys do very good. Or the Czech, if we have any Czechs here, you do very good beer. I'm a big fan of your beer. Where else? I love going to Poland, so I'd love to go back to Poland. I was in Warsaw not too long ago, and Krakow. I was in Warsaw for the Legia game. I was in for the Legia game. That was a lot of fun. Learning all the chants. What about German beer? I do like a good German beer. Polena. I like Polena Dunkel is one of my favourites. There's another one that starts with a K. It's like Crosser? Ah, that's annoying me. Kroner. Do you like Polish vodka? It is fantastic. A good friend of mine, Michał, he had an apartment in central Warsaw, and I was there with a few of my pals, Kasper, Karzian, Michał, myself, Anyway, and we're all drinking away, and he goes into the fridge and pulls out this bottle of prosecco, and I go, well, prosecco? I don't really drink wine, but it was his grandmother had made it. It was his grandmother had made vodka, and they just store it in whatever bottles they have to hand, and it just so happened that what they had to hand was prosecco bottles. So we got absolutely paralytic on that vodka. It went down like water. It's delicious. Goodness me. And there was a moment where so we were all drinking away, and I think I would have been I think I would have been about 22, 23 at the time. So I was at like prime drinking age. My tolerance was legendary. Then I got old and it went away a little bit, quite a bit, a lot. Anyway, and there was a moment where my mate Michal, who had the vodka, turned round to my friend Casper and said, I don't think we can outdrink this guy, because obviously he got the shot out, and I've drank like, you know, shitty Smirnoff, like petrol tasting vodka, straight from the shot glass before, so I was expecting it to have that same kick. I also quite enjoy a black Sambuca shot, you know, like the aniseed Sambuca shot, so I'm quite used to a harsh taste. So when I realised that it was very easy to drink, all of a sudden, within the space of an hour, I'd asked for 5 shots, and, you know, it was rounds, so if I took a shot, everyone was taking a shot. And, yes, after the 5th shot, Michal turned round to Casper and went, Corva, I don't think we can outdrink this guy. And, yeah, yep, they didn't. They didn't. Also, weed is legal in Poland. Well, medically it's legal, and they have these very interesting delivery systems. A friend of mine has it medically, and it was a balloon. So it's like a kind of like, imagine like a plastic bag that you would have your shopping in, and you put it on this like pump, I guess you would say. And the weed sits in a burner at the bottom, and then it fills up this balloon, and the balloon's airtight. It's got a little cap at the end, and when you press the cap against your lips, it opens a valve that lets you like suck in the fumes. So essentially, you've got like a balloon of marijuana. Not that I would know, of course. This is just allegedly. Allegedly, I was young once. Before. I had to get drug tested for the military and stuff, you know, I was young once. Is it like a bong? No, there's no water element, I don't believe. Allegedly. I don't know, I wouldn't know about any of this, you know. Being a good boy and all that. What's your drink of choice then, Pebs? Whiskey. Absolutely. Whiskey. Or a pint of ale. Pint of Caledonia Best Ale and a double of Bunnahabhain 12-year whiskey. That'll do me. No ice, no water. You know, people always, you know, the bartender always asks, especially if you're anywhere else except for like Scotland, they go, "Sir, would you like ice and water with your whiskey?" And it's like, did I ask for a cocktail? No, I asked for a whiskey. Sir, would you like some water? Why? It's like when you go to a restaurant and they give you a steak and then they give you like bits of salad next to it for some reason, and you're like, why are you giving me the food that my food eats? Oh, you son of a biscuit eater. Pebs, have you ever had bourbon? Do you like it? No, unfortunately. I've had it, don't like it. I was in Universal Studios in, like, I was in the Hard Rock Hotel at one point when I was in America. We'd spent, I think it was a week and a half, like 10 days or something, in the Hard Rock Hotel. And it was very cool because I got to see stuff like Frank Sinatra's suit and stuff. And then I got to go to do like Hagrid's motorcycle and the Velocicoaster ride and everything. That was, I mean, I saved up for years to do that, just for 10 days. It was brilliant. But I was down in the bar, because there was a bar on the ground floor of the Hard Rock Hotel, and The Ron Swanson moment. I love that you got that, Solace. I love you. But there was a bar on the ground floor of the hotel. And I walked in and I said, look, mate, I'm really sorry. I don't understand how this tipping thing works. Do I tip you after every drink? Or do I just tip you at the end? And he went, sir, it's completely up to you. You either, if you're paying per drink, then you would leave a tip or a gratuity per drink. But you can open a tab and then you can tip proportional to your tab at the end of the night. And I went, what's a tab? A tab? You don't have a tab. A tab is what you call a ruck march in the army. You know, a tactical advance to battle. He goes, sir, a tab is when you get drinks and you drink the drinks, but you pay in one go at the end of the night. And I'm like, wait, hang on. So you're saying I ask for a drink and you just give me it and I don't have to faff around getting my money out my wallet? Yes, sir, that's a tab. And then I just do pay once at the end of the night. Yes, sir. Oh well, let's do it. So I worked my way down the shelf. I was drinking like Bullet Bourbon, the one with the buffalo on it, Maker's Mark, stuff like that. Monkey Shoulder, I think is that a bourbon or is that classified as a blended Scotch? Anyway, and. Anyway, so I was drinking away and I was like, I didn't know what to go for, so I was like, well, I'll get a Jack Daniels first because that's like my entry. And this guy sits next to me and he's some older guy wearing, like, we're in Florida, so I was like, Florida man. But he speaks with a southern accent and he goes, so I was going down the whiskey and he said, now I say, boy, do I detect a foreign accent? I can't do it. I can't do a southern accent to save myself. He goes, do I detect a twinge of a foreign accent? I was like, aye, mate, I'm from Scotland. He's like, where are you from? He's like, well, if you could not tell from my southern drawl. I was like, anyway, he's like, so he's. Again, he did not say, now I say. That was just me playing into stereotypes. But the point is, he was walking me through the whiskey, or to the bourbon. If you find yourself with a hankering for a particular Scotch whiskey, then perhaps I could interest you in one of the sweeter bourbons that we have to offer over here. If I can direct your gaze to the top right shelf, you will find something called Maker's Mark. Bullet Bourbon. You can drink that. Try that, boy. Get your gums around that. Anyway, so tried it. Got to the end of the night, racked up like a ridiculous tab because I had never used a tab before. So I went a bit haywire with it. I was like, they were like, I was like, the guy was like, sir, do you want to see the prices? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's free until the end of the night. That's Future Peb's problem. Well said, boy. Anyway, get to the end of the night, and the old I go to close out my tab. I think is the phrase that they used, and the gentleman turns around to me and says, so I'm trying my best. He says, so after your tasting, what is your opinion on our bourbon over here across the pond? Did you find it to your liking? I just turned around and I went, and I don't remember this because I was so drunk, but apparently I just turned around, looked him in the eyes after this guy had spent about 2 hours or maybe about 90 minutes coaching me through what I should be tasting with each bourbon. I turned around to him, looked him dead in the eyes and just went, no, they're shite. He was not very happy. He found it funny the next morning, but apparently he was not best happy and left the bar fairly quickly after. That was also the night that I found out that my hotel room door in the Hard Rock Hotel locks. And it will lock if you walk in and then leave the key card inside and then walk back outside again because you think you've dropped something. If the door shuts and you don't have your key card and your key card is inside and you're outside, that's a problem. What's also a problem is then trying to request a new key card for your room when you are both extremely Scottish and absolutely paralytic on bourbon because the reception staff cannot for the life of you understand you. Good evening, sir. How can I help you? Alright, I'm gonna fucking lock myself in my room. I'm a fucking silly bastard, so I'm gonna get out of room. I keep my room in. I'm sorry, sir. What was that? I was cool. Can I get a key to my room, hen? Come on, get my room. I've locked myself in my room, Ken. I'm sorry, sir. Sir, do I have to call someone? Nightmare. Nightmare. Yeah, and then went on Hagrid's motorcycle the next day and nearly threw up because hungover. Hangover plus very fast motorcycle equals. Oh dear. He was a very nice man, though. Very nice man. The gentleman I was drinking with in the bar, I mean. Now, if you raise this glass to your here nostrils, you will see, you will hear. Hear? Yeah, because bourbon talks to you. If you raise this here bourbon to your nostrils, you may detect the subtle notes of. This is an awful accent. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. You may detect the subtle notes of toasted barley. Toasted barley. Oh dear. Oh man, I can't hear a southern accent like that without thinking about the two Irish boys on that podcast, making fun of the southern accent by pretending to be a hillbilly lawyer. Mr. Cletus would like to see your financial records. Oblige him. Read them out real slow on account of him being simple like. Could you fetch me a glass of water for my parched throat? Lassie, congratulations on being here for 8 months. Goodness, I apologise. You poor thing. Must be traumatised. Hang on. Toshiro says, oh wait, I just had an idea. What if you made a bartender ASMR? We just ran about your favourite drinks. Have we not done that on Patreon already? What we had. I'm not going to say your full name because I think it might be a name you didn't mean to. I think you know you maybe not want me to say Ash, right? Because your full name is visible on this PayPal. Thank you so much for the $10. That's so kind. Thank you so much. I don't know what your handle name, what your username is, but thank you so much, Ash, because I've shortened your full name, your government name. Lazzies, thank you so much for the $100 towards the Give a Pebs a Hand fund. That's so sweet. Message says, take it, Rockman, go buy yourself some good food. I will buy myself a fine selection of food from my here general convenience store. Oh dear, I need to stop. It's an awful attempt at a southern accent. It is awful. I remember I was watching the new Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man, with Benoit Blanc, and I instantly fell in love with that accent. You know, the whole, what does it make me feel? I feel the grandeur of it, the intended effect, but it's like I'm being shown a picture that I do not believe. I love it. Love it. Dell says, don't worry, Pebs. If you think your southern accent is bad, your French accent is worse. Ah, je ne sais quoi. I do not know what you mean. My French accent is magnifique. I am practically one of the frogs. Oui, oui, baguette. Sacre bleu. Angleterre, tre de queue. Roast beef. Ouais, ouais. We are French. We do not have this sex. We make love. On a bed of roses, we open a bottle of wine, we put out the fromage, the cheese, and in 9 months the baby comes out of the fromage. See, that's a good accent. I'm practically a frog. This is my first stream back, and I've already gone off the deep end. You sound like the prawn from Finding Nemo. When you said prawn, the first thing I thought of was the prawn from Shark Tale. Well, my sister had a baby, but the baby lost its arms and legs, and it's just a little baby floating around, but I take care of the baby, and I love it every day. I need to stop. I need to stop. Please, please stop me. I've been streaming for like, what, an hour? And I've already completely lost it. I have completely lost it. I think I've shot maybe one. I think I've only killed one deer or felled one deer today. On the stream. This is not the most productive stream. Jordan said, "Did you play any sports in school or any sports as a hobby?" I played rugby in school, which is like American football but better. And then in university, I was in the boxing team because I was just a stud back then. Total stud muffin. I've been walking around in circles looking for this one deer for ages. Where are you, you fluffy-tailed, pronghorn bastard? Dirty little forest pervert hiding from me. Where are you? A Lego pebble. Have you seen those new Lego, Lego? Yes, Lego. Have you seen the new Lego smart bricks? That'd be fantastic. Can you imagine a Lego pebble smart brick? You just plug it in and it goes, "Oh, hi the new." What the fuck? "Oh, hi the new." Or if you plug it in and it goes, "She's very pretty." Just all my voice lines. I think a Lego pebble would be the easiest thing to make because it would just be a single block, wouldn't it? Bye, Mama Bear. See you later. Bugger it. Just going to sprint for a bit. Make all the deer panic. I'm a-coming. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to touch your no-no square deers. Ma! Ma! Lara Croft or Megan Fox? I think purely just to spite you, I am going to instead say, because I'm not one to be confined by rules, so I'm going to think outside the box, and I'm going to say Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible 3, specifically 3. Google it. Google it. Deer. What about Jason Momoa? Nah. Nah. Gillian Anderson. She's a fine... Hannah Waddingham. Oh, Hannah Waddingham wins it. She's like 6'1", isn't she? It's a tree I'd like to climb. Jesus. I'm sorry, that's a human being. I shouldn't be saying that. We're all God's creatures. Just, you know, God took time, or more time making some of us than others. You know, he made Hannah Waddingham with a scalpel and he made me with a shovel. What about Rhea Ripley? Nah. How was this turned into Pebble rating people? What was that? Right, hang on. Bah. 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 Should not be doing these headshots. It's stupid, but I'm just doing it to get the body, to get the thing dead. Do a deer mating call, Shishiro. Okay, ready? Come here, deer. Come here, deer. Did I get it? I didn't. Oh, god damn it. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. You keep digging. As he says, has anyone else missed the titanium mating call? Oh, what a time to be alive. The titanium mating call was peak Pebble streaming, wasn't it? Thalassophobia Thursdays, yeah. Peak Pebble. Peak Peb. PP. That's my PP. No, fucking hell. Oh, lordy. Peak Pebble. Are you winning? Not even close. I'm getting pumped right now. Some deer are just messing with me. He's just standing there, menacingly. This is genuinely going to be my 13th reason why. If I don't get a deer in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to suck start this rifle. Pebs, what's your favourite song? Not sure if you've answered this before. My favourite song of all time, I'm basic bitch. It has to be. Oh my god, I forgot the name. My Way, Frank Sinatra. Obviously, it was one of the ones I used to sing all the time. Recently, what's my favourite song? Recently, my favourite song is. I'll get my Spotify open. Pound Cake by Thought Squad, which you wouldn't think because I'm considering that I'm a jazz singer. I've been using it when I've been listening to it whilst I'm editing. I'm gonna show you how to make a pound cake! That's the one from Dispatch, and it is indeed, yes, and it opened a gateway. Because so my Spotify looks like, if I look at like the queue for songs right now, right? You have so this is just my song now, or my playlist. So you have Pound Cake Thought Squad, Orange Coloured Sky by Nat King Cole, 679 yeah. Six. Right, I can do this. Oh lordy. No, do you know what? This is crap. I'm scrolling through it, and this is painting me out to be so weird. Oh, I'll tell you what. Actually, no. Do you know what? Do you know what my favourite song is right now? My favourite song right now is not. It's not Pound Cake by Thought Squad. It was for a while. I would say. Do You Want to Get? So the song's called "Do You Want to Get" by C&C Music Factory. Right? They sample. What's it called? To Be Real. You know. What you thinking? I think I love you, baby. And yeah, brilliant. So that one, or She's a Bad Mama Jamma by Carl Carlton. Yeah. Yeah. Solace says, Pebble, 6-7, really? Ugh, not that. 8-9, there you go. My rebuttal. But yeah, C&C Music Factory, or C+C Music Factory, you're gonna get, or do you want to get? Do you want to get funky? Do you want to get funky? Yeah. Peb, someone on YouTube did a song about the dog Beef. That must be fantastic. Did I just hear Platinum Record? Kiwi says, She's a Bad Mama Jamma, such a good song. It is. It is. She's a bad mama jamma. Just as fine as she may be. She's a bad mama jamma. I love it. Love it. I need to stop it. I cannot sing these songs, and I'll never stop. Our body measurements are perfect in every dimension. Oh, such a good song. Such a good song. Peb's the copyright. Ugh, this stream isn't getting saved. Don't worry about it. The chill hunting streams they barely ever get saved. I don't care at this point. Dreamless Zombie says, I like Death on Two Legs by Queen. I feel like you'd like it. I will give it a listen. Thank you. Thank you, Dreamless. Again, have you added me on the old Discords yet? I'm going to double check my Discord right now, which I only ever do if it's a special occasion. You haven't, you bastard. Oh no, you have, you bastard. Sorry. I've accepted it. Sorry for calling you a bastard. Pebs look, it's Lara Croft. Where? Have you seen what they've done to her now, by the way? Like, the new games. Like I think it was... Somebody messaged me and said, have you seen the new Lara Croft games? And I got my hopes up. And then it wasn't the same voice actor, and it wasn't the same kind of character model. I was just kind of like, look at the mythic of my boy. I was ready though, like I was running to that trailer, and I have YouTube like standard, no premium, so I had to sit through like 2 unskippable 30-second ads, just salivating like a dog, you know. Just, well, it was awful. Don't know why did I just, but are you ready to see Lara Croft? Are you ready? Pebble, you want to see Lara Croft? Oh dear. The thing is, that was a scary accurate bark as well. That was a scary accurate bark. T says, "What is wrong with you?" Well, he didn't say it quite so politely, but yeah, many things. The military. Wait, hey! I've got a card from the military that says I'm sane, right? Right. Well, actually, no, that's expired now. I think I need to retake. I need to reset that. No, I don't. I think I'm alright. I've got a card from the military which may or may not be expired that says I am sane. Everyone's saying, Pebbles, you just bark. Pebbles, you sound like a tiny dog. Yeah, because I got that dog in me. I got that dog in me. I don't know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Upcoming werewolf audio makes sense. Nice one. Nice one. Jelly beans. Nice one. What am I doing? I'm sitting here on my phone like such a basic bitch. I shouldn't be doing that. Here we go, let's walk. Can we sleep through this night? I'm so tired of it being nighttime. Oh, we're definitely going to sleep. Yeah, it costs money to sleep. What in the capitalist hellhole is that? I'll pay it for all of you. Like I'm going to quote Tim Curry here. I'm going to the one place uncorrupted by capitalism. Space! Hey, I know you may not know what that's from, but if you ever find it, that was a pretty spot on impression. Come on. Deary me, right. It was from Middle Earth. Yes, it was, Mare Girl. Good girl, well done. Very impressive. How many deer do you have tag/license for? Not how it works in the UK, thankfully. You get your DSC 1, DSC 2 if you fancy it, and then you get your FAC, and then you join a syndicate, and then you can fell deer. And after that, you know, so the main deer in the UK are red deer, fallow deer, what's it called? Fucking not chronic wasting disease. Chinese water deer, called Chinese water deer. Fuck me. Roe deer. Yeah, so red, roe, fallow, Selka fucking what's it called? I mean, it's been like what 3 months since I stopped, a bit longer since I stopped hunting. I love how I opened my search bar and one of the things was dementia signs. Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, red deer, roe deer, Sika. Yes, I was right. It was Sika. It's fucking Selkirk. My God. Which deer are the ones with little fangs? That's the Chinese water deer. Am I right in saying that? Chinese water deer, is that what they're called? Yeah, Chinese water deer. Yeah. Chinese water deer. We also get muntjac, I believe, but... Yeah, you get little vampire deer with little fangs. Quite cute. Hang on. Hang on, I'm sorry. Give me a second, I'm sorry. So warm in here, Jesus, hang on, I'm gonna open the window, I'm sweating. Oh. Window! Window, don't betray me like this, just open! Oh. Oh my God. Bye Jill, see you later. Right, I can stop texting now. My god. Right. I was ignoring you all, you see. I'm talking shit about you all. Talking shit about you all. At this point, I just want some action. Not that kind of action. I want to shoot a deer. Right. Snake says, Pebble last called you smoking. Am I? I wouldn't say so. I've got a face like a bulldog chewing a wasp. I've got a face like a leopard that smoked a firework. Oh, why? I tickle myself. What do I do? Hello, I don't know, dudes. How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. It's 'cause you're sweating. Ah, I see. You know, I thought that Lazzy was calling me a bad bitch. To which I was going to quote Megan Thee Stallion, you know, the scholar and free thinker, and say, eh. Oh dear. It does not sound right when I say anything, or any like bit of pop culture or any kind of music culture from this generation, does it? Like if I was to say Skibidi, doesn't work. Pog. Pog champ. Yeah, I don't suit anything from this generation, unfortunately. I suit more early bird specials, and you know. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Pogalicious, that's right, exactly, Kiwi. We started that. That was our community. We built that, brick by brick. Solace says, I've never actually seen Peb's face. Can you give me a mental image? Okay, I want you to imagine... I want you to imagine that somebody wrapped a hand grenade in ground beef. And then let the hand grenade go off. That's my face. Oh, turkey. Pull. Did I get it? I think I got that, personally. Kitty says, Pebble, you're saying that because you blew yourself up one time. Well, it was more than one time. T, thank you for the £5. Say 6-7, it'll annoy some people, and that's funny. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 15, 21. Aha! Bye, Dragon. Good to see you. Enjoy seeing your niece. I hope all goes well. And just remember, when dealing with small children, you have to implement the same tactics as dealing with wild animals. When in doubt, choke them out. No. Enjoy. Children smell fear, you know. Back up slowly, maintain eye contact. A splash of ginger in my beard. How dare? How dare, Loop? 1,000,000 years dungeon. I am not a ginger. A ginger. I'm auburn. I have brown hair. Dark brown hair with a splash of auburn. What? Where? Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? We're calling this bear Christmas now. This bear is called Christmas and we're going to find him. An idea says be a good boy and Christmas comes to you. Yeah, Christmas. Oh! ¿Dónde está? Papa Noel. Papa Noel. Bonjour, Papa Noel. Je voudrais un livre. Une pomme de terre. Ouais. Papa Noël. Ah, merde. Papa Noël, trou de queue. Everyone debating if I'm a ginger or not. Let me put you to rest. I'm very much not a ginger. Oh! Brown hair. Oh shit! Toshiro says, I need to hear Peb say Canadian French insults. Is that not just French, but like with an apology after every second word? The only bit of French that any Frenchman needs to know is je me rends, you know? Which I believe is I surrender. It's like that old joke, why do French tanks have rear view mirrors? So they can see the battlefield. Very good, very good. Neville says, you're an Englishman in a skirt. Yes, Nell, and you're just one bad day away from being a future German. Once your army inevitably surrenders. Once they see the Germans are armed with 2 teenage boys with slingshots. You know. Ah, merde! They have teenage boys with slingshots, we must surrender. Oh well, at least we tried. There is nothing here. What? Why? Why is this place devoid of all aminals? What is going on? I am the slowest moving creature in the world right now. What's going on? Kitty says, Pebs, my mum was watching an old Sherlock Holmes show and it had a Scotsman in kilt. My mum called them skirts. There's been a murder. Love Sherlock Holmes. Shoot the bird, Pebble. I got it. I got it. I'm just too good with it. I'm too good. Too good. Hello, Laura. Good to see you. Bye-bye, Mute Crafter. Hope the appointment goes well. I'll see you later. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, I cracked myself up. Oh, 21, obviously, Simmy. It has to be 21 over 6, 7. 21. Skull. My boy, the prodigal son has returned. A mating call. Spiderpunk says, Dear Pebbles, I'm troubled by something at the moment. I need your help. Answer either yes or no. Yes. Yes. Do it. Make your dreams come true. Lazzy says 1, 2, or 3. Whatever one's biggest. So 3, the biggest of the numbers. Aha. Why are you running? Why are you running? No, I'm not going to follow that bear. I'm leaving Balmont. I'm doing it. We've got half an hour till the stream ends. By golly, I'm going to go and do something else. I'm going to explore. I'm an outdoorsman. Woo. Skull, are you hitting that personal best? You know, are you hitting your new PR? Do it, man. Do it. Screw the nut in. Stop making excuses. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Imagine you're lifting a burning bit of, or the burning door of a Hummer off of your pal. Yeah. Imagine that you're lifting an entire Black Hawk helicopter off of your mucker. Do it. Just do it. Imagine that you're told that you can skip out on the next company ruck march if you just lift up this sandbag. Right? The sandbag is in front of you and you're told that you can just do Egyptian PT and you don't have to do any kind of fitness for that whole day if you lift it. Anyone who's in the military will know exactly what Egyptian PT is, and it is fantastic. Oh. Somebody says, question, should I listen to your stream while I make bracelets? Oh! Or play some with Doctor Who music? If you go to my Patreon, I made a Doctor Who inspired audio, so why don't you listen to that? Dreamless Zombie says, Pebble, don't look in the art channel of the Discord. Okay. I'm doing that right now. Rest in Pebbles. Oh, very good. Very clever. Stop looking at your phone, you antisocial bastard. Yep, I now literally typed the exact same thing. Num num num, big yawns. Hang on, just mucking about with my stream. Just mucking about with my stream. There we go, much better. Right, hang on, and then I go back to here. Nope, that's the wrong button. Ugh, buttons. Why must you button? There we are. Whoop. I've infected you with your yawns. Oh, it was an ASMR artist, was it? Aye, that tracks. Infecting you all. A moose. A meese. No cheetahs for us, maces. Simi, yes, I think you'll enjoy the Doctor Who inspired one. It was one where we decided that my character would be the Doctor's daughter. You remember that character from David Tennant's run, who was completely forgotten about. You know, she regenerates at the end of the episode and then just disappears. So my character is essentially trying to find the Doctor while stumbling through time. So I think you might enjoy that one, but it's based along the lines of the Doctor's doing his own thing, and my character is the regeneration of the Doctor's daughter, just trying to desperately find her dad. Shark lover, that is a very strange sentence to say. Shark lover says, did you seriously break up with your boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. What is happening? Why did you block everyone? Haven't blocked anyone. Are you on off your medicine or something? I don't think that's... Did you mean to put like a private DM in this chat and you've then put the chat comment in your private DM? Because this... Interesting. Very interesting. I would love to see what the conversation is that I've missed on that. I feel like there's a missing piece that would be far more interesting. Pebs, were you in the Super Hulock fandom? I've no idea what that is. Sorry. They're not talking to you. That's not Shark Lover. Ah, right. Okay. Sorry, Kiwi. Thank you for clarifying. Well, on that note, moving on promptly. Super Wholock is Supernatural, Sherlock and Doctor Who fans. Ah, right, okay. Emma, I've already read that, that's fine. Let's see. Green Jellybean says, Pebs, what position did you play in rugby? I was a hooker, primarily. However, I also played prop, because I was quite small, but quite heavy. Quite wide shoulders, you see quite a lot of weight. Nope, no, unfortunately, no deer have succumbed to me yet. No deer have succumbed to the natural cause of death that is my rifle. Favourite music genre? Well, it has to be jazz and swing, doesn't it? Has to be jazz and swing. Aha, I see you, you little cheeky bugger. Where are you running off to, you little shit? I've been away from this game for far too long. Do you have any music genres you don't like? Modern pop, I think. Anything from about 2018 onwards I'm not really a fan of. You heard of electro swing? Oh, that I hate that. Yes, I hate that. That's one I hate. Yes. Well pointed out, Kiwi. Yes, I cannot stand electro swing. Oh, I just don't like it. No, I don't know what it is. I think it's just like, oh, I don't know. It just shouldn't go. It shouldn't go. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Nah, nah. Can't say I'm a fan, to be honest. Unfortunately, I just can't say I'm a fan. Do you like metal music? I had to listen to a lot of it in the army, but not really, no. I'm boring. I like country music though. I like country music. Feel old. All of a sudden. This has very much just been a walking simulator, hasn't it? Do you like Depeche mode? I don't know what that is. Oh dear. This has been a very slow stream. Very slow. Oh, fuck off, really? Urgh. Where are all the aminals at? My god, I cannot find any of them. We're going up to this lookout post. Up here. I believe there's one up here. Yeah, there is. I know Aerosmith, obviously. I know Aerosmith. Aha! The lookout. No? Well, that's what I'll say when I actually find it. Aha! The lookout. Pebs, you look like you would jump down the stairs instead of walking down them. Yeah, it's faster. It's faster. We made it! Woo! I love how everyone's just chatting away about music they like. It's very cute. Very cute indeed. Woo!
Now Runaki has some of the best views in the entire reserve. Just head up to the lookout point in Runaki Highs. Fasten your seatbelt, because that one's a doozy. Further on south of it, you can follow the old tracks of the Northern Pacific Railroad as it came in from the Eastern Range Tunnel.
Dearie me. Right. What do we have in here? Hee-haw. Brilliant. There's a wee house down here I kind of want to check out. Wee. I realised that somebody literally just said a couple of minutes ago that I'm the kind of person to jump rather than walk down the stairs, and I have just in fact proved them right. Pebs, have you ever broken a bone before? No. Never broken a bone. Apparently there's a theory about that, called the broken bone theory, which I'd have no idea what it is, but I've not broken a bone, so I guess I win. That's the great thing about auto walks. I can just set myself to automatically walk, funnily enough, and then yeah, I can get myself out a drink. I have myself a lovely can of iron brew here. Nectar of the gods. Why does that turkey in the top right hand side of my screen look like a pair of testicles? Look, it is a scrotum. It's a scrotum with some kind of headdress on. Cool. I got one. Oh, that was the Grelic rifle. Oh dear, I've turned that turkey into mist. Whoops, that wasn't a shotgun. Oh dear, that wasn't good. Saturn says, I saw a meme that said Scottish people can't say that. And you're laughing now that you remembered. Well, Saturn, for your information, fuck you. can say it. Oh, hang on, I missed a message there. Like Rydia says, may I ask what your family's tartan colours are? Yes, so you may, of course. My grandmother's family was Buchanan, so that was red, green, and yellow. Hunting tartan, really. And my papa's side of the family was Clan Ferguson, which is softer, kind of muted colours. That's like green, red, and well, mainly blue. I believe green and red tartan patches, and then the white as well is the sort of highlight colour. People are saying for me to say, I can say it. I can fucking say it. Like, look, purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Fuck. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. There you go. See, done. Fucking said it. Purple burglar alarm. See, fuck you. I managed it. First time as well. Fuck you. Racists. Done it. I done it. The American accent was chilling. I think everyone in the UK, right? Anyone in the UK, when they were like in school, right? Like primary school, like you know, middle school, and you're trying to learn an American accent because you know everyone wants to learn the kind of Yank accent. Everyone always used the same sentence to get you into the American accent, which was that one time in band camp. So for some reason, everyone in Scotland, in fact, everyone in the UK, thought that everyone in America went to band camp. Back in band camp. That one time in band camp. That was the sentence that you said to try and get yourself into the accent. See, thank you for the £10. For the attempt, it's okay, we had faith in you. You should have, I got it right, didn't I? I managed. First time as well. Ollie says, I got told my American accent makes me sound constipated. That's not nice. And on that note, time to end. No, Americans, you talk quite high, you know? Your accents are all, you're very up here. Like you're in your upper voice. I don't know what that is. Anyway, you all talk very high, you know? Don't know why. You know? Hello. Alright. Right, we've got a new wee home, that's nice. Let's have a little bit of a look around and then we'll end, I think. That was good for a first stream. We'll need to get a wee list of games for us to play. I'll put a post out on the community page of YouTube and all of you can suggest games and we'll pick one or two of them and we'll do a vote. A poll. Democratic, I know. I amaze even myself. Dreamless says, I love Liverpool. Why? Why would you love Liverpool? Listen to the accent. Why would you want to live there? It's just phlegm. That's coming from Scotland. You should play Little Nightmares. Already completed it. Already played it. Already played it. Ari says you still need to play Dying Light. Yes, that's right. That won't be for a stream, mind you, but we do need to do it, you're right. The Wolf Among Us. Okay, yeah. What's a Liverpool? Don't worry about it, Snake. Don't worry about it. You spend more time in Scotland than in your own home. Brilliant. I'm converting you. You're becoming one of us, Dream. You're becoming one of us. I am sinking my fangs into you. I'm gonna take control of you. Like a cult leader. I'll make you give me all of your money and we'll move into we'll buy some land somewhere in the remote wilderness of Scotland and do cult things. Like drink Kool-Aid and stuff. Little misfortune, that's right, Kiwi. So Shiro says, I need Pep to play Thank Goodness You're Here. It's a Brit representation of the game. Okay. Okay. Peps, can you run Baldur's Gate 3? Haven't tried yet, actually. Still need to install it. I'm going to install or continue installing it after the stream because it's massive. It's massive. It's gargantuan. Well, surely we can get a wee cheeky deer before the game ends. Before the stream ends, we can get one, surely. Just one. That's right, Rose, you did warn me. You did warn me. Bye-bye, Lazzy. Have a good day at work. Enjoy. Oh. Did we get it? I think that was a hit. I think that was a hit. Come on. Come on. Let us end on a high. Oh, we got one! Yay! Woo! We got one. Very good. Yeah, long shot. I knew I could do that. I could still quick scope with my Grelic rifle. Very good. And on that note, I think perhaps we should end it now. Thank you everyone ever so much for joining. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for putting up with me as well and my strange sense of humour. Yeah, and I will see you all in the next stream, which will be next Thursday. By that point, we'll actually have a game that we want to play. Oh, what the fuck was that? A warning call from a moose. Hello? Housekeeping! Housekeeping! Aha. I need to stop now. I need to stop, surely. Surely we need to stop. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop now. That's it. No, we're done. We're done. You're done. I am done. Unless... Nah, I think I am done. I think I missed that entirely, to be honest. If I did hit him, then I'm Jason Bourne. No way in hell that hit him. No way in hell. Right, I'm going to stop this now. I need to stop. Oh dear. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. We'll have a game to play. What we'll do is we'll put I'll put a post up on the community page once the stream's done, asking what games you want to see, and then from there we'll come up with one or two ideas. And then from there we can narrow it down. I would put a poll out and we can like vote them down. Oh wait, surely not, surely not. Do you know what, right, I'll just bum rush him. I'll bum rush him. Let's do it. Hang on. Let me end the stream, goddammit. That's got to be at least a long shot. Right. We'll check on this deer and then or this moose, sorry, and then we're done. Then we are actually done. Ah, it's gone. Which is bad form, by the way. You really shouldn't leave something if you have struck it. Yeah. It's gone. God damn it, Bobby. And on that bit of disappointment, it's time to end. Goodbye, everyone. See you next week.